Alright, now we've got Mosquitor. He's like the last of the vintage line Horde figures I think we have to go. Because I've already done Hordak, Leech, Grizzlor, Mantena. And we did Capture from the Princess of Power line, from the vintage line. The Horde Troopers, and now Mosquitor. And I think that's it. Now we've got Octavia coming. She's like right behind me. And her multi-armed awesomeness will come swinging through here this week. It's like Horde week, month, whatever going on. Kind of like an October thing. Kind of partially planned, partially not. But it's still cool nonetheless. But yeah, I think this is the last one of the original figures. Like, I don't think there's any other Horde members that we had figures of. Out of either Princess of Power or He-Man vintage lines, I think. Pretty sure. Alright, but we still have Scorpia coming down the line. Got Octavia right here. And yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so anyway, Mosquitor, the evil Horde. He's the evil energy draining insectoid. Yeah, that's right. Vampire mosquito. He's kind of like he came out around the 30th anniversary there, 2012. Had him for quite a while, and just now getting around to doing him. Do have my Shadow Weaver, but she's still in the box because I didn't really have room to pose her, and you know, just how it goes. Plus now she's going to upwards of $200, so she's getting really tempting to sell now. So we'll see how that turns out. But it has bio card there. The rest of the Horde. It's nice seeing all of them on there. It'd been nice if they'd been able to do a card like this with Mantena on it. You know, replacing maybe Catra or Shadow Weaver. Probably Shadow Weaver since she never had a figure before. It'd be cool to replace her and have Mantena in there, and then that'd be awesome. But yeah, as you can see, I don't have the white mailer box, but it did have his name on the outside of it. And I don't remember any other peculiarities with his box. But yeah, standard packaging, and he looks awesome, so I cannot wait to open this guy up. So, after the break, we shall check him out. And we finally got Mosquitor out of the packaging. And this guy's pretty cool. He only comes with this little purple gun there. It'd been cool if he had a crossbow of his own, you know, because everybody else in the world has one. At least all the Horde guys do anyway. But that's alright. You know, he can hold his own without it. His vintage figure had a action feature, which wasn't much of an action feature really, but it was cool. It had like a clear red fluid in there, and it looked like there was blood in his chest. You'd move it and it would like move around and stuff, so, which is pretty neat. And they kind of replicated that here with this translucent red on his chest, so it really really does look a lot like the old figure. One of the upgrades they did was they added on some web store extra legs back there, which is pretty neat. Love the paint on this guy. He's using King Hiss shoulders. I'm not sure about his biceps there, who that belongs to. But yeah, he's turned out really good. Really glad this guy turned out so awesome. Yeah, this is like the last Horde guy. I think we're getting, I got out Octavia, like I said before, to review. And then we got Scorpia coming, and I think that's it. I think the only other Horde figure I have is Shadow Weaver, and she's still mint in box. So I went and sold my extra of her, and I kind of wish I'd kept it so I could have one in box and one out. But whatever. This guy sports like all the regular articulation. He does have bonus articulation due to his extra limbs. He's got the little ball hinge back here that swings all the way around and swings back and forth like that. That's pretty cool. Has like a ball jointy head, so you can almost get that dark crystal Chamberlain kind of, or not Chamberlain, was it the gourmet thing he does, because he almost has that kind of head. Funny. It does have a nice floppy nose there. Nice bit of detail on the underside of the helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, he has like a nice ball jointy head, ball hinge shoulders, and they're not really hindered too much by the armor. It's a little fat. It could have been thinner and done a little bit better, Ruben. But you know, all in all, he looks pretty good. It's got a nice twist and ab crunch, which is kind of hindered forward slightly, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, it moves, so that's good. He has the ball swivel hip thing going on there, like all the Masters figures do. Single point knee. a boot swivel and a pivot, and not really much of a rocker going on with his foot there. He does have a single point elbow and a wrist swivel as well, and that's for both hands. So yeah, you know, I never had the vintage figure. I still haven't gotten around to getting the another one for my current vintage collection. So, I mean, not any way to compare him to the old one, but he really looks really cool. And from the pictures that I've seen, he really matches up really well. Just any Horde member is welcome in my book. I just wish there was another head that didn't make Leech look so goofy. Same thing with his hands. But other than that, the Horde on a whole looked pretty good. I mean, I'm so glad that Grizzlord got his fur, you know, and we got the Horde Troopers and Horde Prime and both versions of him. That's really good. Yeah, but Mosquitor by himself, which we'll look at his gun here really good. It's the same on both sides. Nice purple with a nice purple metallic highlights on there that matches belt somewhat. Yeah, I mean, this guy, I would give him probably like a 9 out of 10. I mean, I think if he has like the super fat lat syndrome going on, and that's definitely a point. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with him. He's not like amazing, astounding as he is. He's a great reimagining of the classic figure. Yeah, that's all I can say. He's a good, solid figure. I would not pass on this guy, but then again, I don't know if I'd go way out of my way to get him. And when I say way out of the way, I'm talking like $60. I might go 45 or 50, because you figure by the time you deal with the hassle of shipping and all that stuff, like he was like $33, $34 anyway. So another 10, 15 bucks. He's probably worth that. Yeah, so there's Mosquitor. And if you don't have one, get one. Or like Pixel Dan and get like 10, or however many you ended up with. But yeah, really cool, solid figure. Great addition to the Horde. Awesome. Good job, Mattel.